Her Majesty invites into her court Margaret of Rochester to answer the question placed before her this morning.
Take heed and tremble with fear, for comes before you the mighty Baroness of the Moor, Her Excellency Margaret of Rochester, companion of the Order of the Silver Crescent, companion of the Order of the Keystone of Enduard, the puppet master of projects. From behind the scenes she guides the many hands of Enduard as the true herder of goats, the grand instigator of shenanigans, and the tamer of savage children. With fearsome generosity, she opens her home to many a wayward soul, filling cups with mead and bellies with oatmeal, ensuring that all in Enduard eat one healthy breakfast each year. Verily, she is the hostess with the mostest.
So you were charged this day to sit vigil and hear counsel. At this moment, do you wish to continue? I would have you hear more words. Is there a member of the Order of the Chivalry that would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesty, I am Sir Ane de, and it is my honor to speak on behalf of Margaret, who I have known for many years. As a member of the chivalry, strength is something that's important and rings true to me. Margaret's strength is not a strength of arms. She has dumb moves like us for that. Margaret's strength is not the strength of volume. She has heralds for that. Margaret's strength is that of the ocean. She can be gentle and calm, but when that tide comes in, it lifts everybody around her. She doesn't just crash against the shore, but she picks people up in her currents and helps them go long ways. But forget not that it is water that carves the mighty canyons, and that it is water that can lift the largest of vessels with ease and grace. Margaret, I say unto you and your Majesty, I highly recommend this woman as my peer.
This is gonna be good. Your Majesty, Your Excellency, people of the East, I am Master Fraser McLeod, my distinct honor to speak on behalf of the Order of Defense for Margaret. So, we as an order seek to the virtue of perseverance. In Margaret's case, well, oh, for God's sake, who am I kidding? She's married to Godric. I told you this would be good. I have been channeling Fraser since last night. Needless to say, I jest. More seriously, Margaret has that rare ability to be the calm at the center of the hurricane. All around her can be utter chaos, but Margaret is going inevitably to maintain the calm necessary to keep things under control. Anyone who has attended a Tuesday archery practice in Enduard can attest to this. Such gatherings can be very well attended and more than a touch chaotic. Your Majesty, it is indeed my opinion that what you do here today is a good thing. Margaret is undoubtedly a peer of your own. I know.
Is there a member of the Order of the Rose that would speak for this candidate?
Hey everyone, it's me. Yes, unfortunately, illness did knock out several of our friends today. So the Order of the Rose speaks to courtesy and inspiration and grace, and Margaret is all that. She is fierce, and she is so calm, and it's a little deceiving because, where's Isabel?
Right there. No,
Behind
down.
you.
Down.
Oh, there you are. Ready? So like, because you're gonna know this face. Oh, so that was interesting over there, Margaret. There's this problem. And Margaret goes, oh, really? I'll be right back. And then the problem's taken care of. And it's like, what did you do? She's like, I fixed it. Okie dokie. But that's what Margaret does. She does, like, you know the face. If you know Margaret, you know that face. You know that when she hears that something's not going right, when something needs to be fixed, she just sits here and says, really? Okay. And she goes and fixes it. There is no drama. There is no hurt feelers later. It is just done and it is taken care of. She takes care of problems, she nurtures us, she encourages us, and makes a place for us to thrive. If that is not inspiration and courtesy and grace, I don't know what else is. So, Your Majesty, this is a good thing that you do. Thank you, Margaret.
Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel that would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesty, I am here to act the Wanderer, and I'm going to cry. I bring words from Baroness Silvio Duvet. Your Majesty, my name is Mistress Silvio Duvet, companion of the Orders of the Laurel and the Pelican, and founding Baroness of Endoward. I am pleased to send these words in the trusted hands of Baroness Agatha in order that I may speak on behalf of the Order of the Laurel for Margaret of Rochester. Beauty, artistry, and strength. These are the hallmarks of Margaret's easy, quiet service. She has done the big things, stewarding events, preparing food, and holding offices. It is easy to see and appreciate these acts, but it is the smaller acts of service that I find most remarkable about Margaret's time in society. Margaret's dedication to supporting the society is remarkable. Over the years, she has hosted practices, meetings, project sessions, and revels. Her hospitality knows no bounds. Perhaps most notably, she supports newcomers. I was one of her newcomers. Gently connecting them with members with like interests, making sure they have what they need to be successful at their first events, and encouraging them toward more and more independence within the group. Her home is open and welcoming to all. Her intuitive nature and ability to meet the needs of others, her dedication to our community, this is beauty. Margaret has navigated the growth of our barony and the ever-changing community with grace and dignity. She is the guide to us all and is a stalwart leader behind the scenes. She adeptly folds children and newcomers, the quiet and the gregarious, leaders and followers, into the fabric of the society, allowing us all to feel welcomed and cared for. This is artistry. Margaret is ever present.
Go.
Present. Big decisions need to be made. She offers practical, attainable solutions to problems. She is often the one who reminds us that we need to think of the person who has been in the society forever and the one who joins us once each year. Our decisions and our work affect students from every facet of the group, and it is our work that often determines if people continue to join us year after year. During one particularly meaningful conversation prior to Endoward becoming a barony, Margaret framed her thinking about what the barony needed in a baroness. The message was one I carried with me throughout my time as baroness, and I will forever be in her debt for that. Margaret's words, like so many times, made me stop and think. This is strength. Quiet service is much more refined, harder to do consistently, and easily overlooked. We must never make that mistake, because service, such as Margaret's, are the keystones of our society. It's what joins us together, makes us family among friends. Your Majesty, and all here assembled, I am pleased to be able to recommend Margaret to you as a peer of your realm.
Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican that would speak for this candidate?
Hi, Captain National. 15th Tiger of the East claim that rank. I've known Margaret for many years, and I have seen the service she has done, whether it be in her household, her barony, the East Kingdom, and especially society-wide at Penzance. But there is one job that she has done that only a few of us in this room can attest to, and that is being the lady of the Captain General of Archers. Mistress Darrow, Mistress Tamsin, and Margaret can tell a few stories of what we had to go through, and they did it with graciousness and without taking any credit at all. But they were the backbone for us, and they always have been. It is my honor and privilege to have her in this order, and I thank you very much for recognizing her today.
So after hearing these words, what is your answer?
Your Majesty invites into her court the companions of the Order of the Pelican.
Is there a medallion for this candidate? There is. There's two.
Majesty, this was given to her as a gift from Master Squirrel's Bane.
Is there a cloak for this candidate? Go first. Yep. This is so much fun. This way. Is there a hat of maintenance?
There is, Your Majesty.
Doing this right? Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Oh, and then the baronial coronet goes on top of that. Yep. Yep. That's exactly. That's how it goes. That's, yep. Okay. You codes it understand.
And I would have your words. I'm not going to take you out, I hope. I, Margherita, Queen of the East, hear your words and the honor in which you give them. I promise my protection to you and yours. I promise to heed your counsel in times of peace and war, for as long as the crown is on my head.
Liber Margherita Durobrivensis. Unto those who hear these letters come greetings from Her Majesty Queen Margherita of the East. This day, at the Feast of Black Rose in the Barony of the Bridge, Margaret of Rochester is commended to the Order of the Pelican for her generosity to newcomers, ministration to the archers of the kingdom, and love of her home Barony of Endeward. Do we see fit to do this? For her innumerous works of service to the kingdom, so do we confirm her by letters patent these arms. Sable, 3 bores passant argent. Let it be known that from this day forward, Margaret of Rochester will be recognized as a peer of the realm and benefit from all the rights and privileges thereof. Calligraphy and illumination by Takane McGarrig, words by Nicol McDonough.
For our newest Pelican.
For Mistress Margaret, newest companion of the Order of the Pelican.
Viva!